Thank you so much. Asana Sante Warden. Asana Sante means thank you. Another phrase we like to say here in the reserve is Twente, which means let's go. Okay, my friends, welcome, welcome. My name is Gabby. I'm going to be your safari driver on today's Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Just a little reminder, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs in the truck at all times. And please stay seated at all times, and please hold on to valuable items. We do not want to drop anything on the reserve. It is going to take a lot longer for you to get something if you drop it out there. Okay, we are getting clearance from the warden. So we are going to start our tour in the Ituri Forest. In the Ituri Forest, it might be a little hard to see some of these animals since they blend in so well with the foliage and the bushes and the trees. But if you do see an animal that I do not mention, please let me know and we can definitely talk about them.
Oh!
On our right, those are the okapis. So the okapi looks like it's related to the zebra since they have those zebra party pants on, but they're actually related to the giraffe since they do have the same prehensile tongue that helps them reach faraway branches from bushes or trees. On our left, you're going to see a saddle-bill stork. The saddle-bill stork has a wingspan of 9 feet wide, and the way that they communicate with each other is by rattling their bill.
Must have been the one that they were talking about last night.
Yeah.
Okay, my friends, on our left-hand side, you're going to be able to see up on that hill, 2 animals. So one down over there, one up there, which is the darker color animal, and one down here under the hill is going to be the greater kudu. So the one up is called the bongo. The bongo is well known as the ghost of the forest since you barely get to see him in the forest. It blends in so well with the foliage and the trees and the bushes. And the one all the way at the bottom is called the greater kudu. The greater kudu males are the ones with the horns. So females do not have any horns. So that means the ones on the reserve are females. And kudus in general get to reach up to 750 pounds. Okay, so we just left the Ituri Forest. We are going to be entering the Safi River. So in the Safi River, you're going to be able to see some animals that live in a body of water or live near a body of water. On our right, all the way in the back, I want you guys to look all the way up, down in the water in the back. Down in the water in the back, you're going to see the Nile hippo. The Nile hippos. Just make sure everyone is seated at all times. I know it's a little hard to see, but these Nile hippos tend to stay in the water for an average of 8 minutes and can reach up to be 5,500 pounds. On our right as well, you're going to be able to see the pink-back pelican. The pink-back pelican get their beautiful pink color during mating season, and when the male and the female are attending at the nest, their eggs can actually incubate for up to 30 days. We're going to be able to notice another Nile hippo on our left. He's out of the water. They know how to swim. They actually just prefer not to. They prefer just to stay under the water and bathe. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys for a favor. I am going to be going over a bridge. So definitely no standing up because we're going over a bridge over the Nile crocodiles. So, the Nile crocodiles can weigh in. I just need everyone seated before I start crossing the bridge. Everyone seated at all times. I'm so sorry. I know you sometimes can't see them. But the Nile crocodiles can reach up to be 40 years of age and can reach up to be 16 feet long and 500 pounds. Okay, my friends, after this turn, we are going to be entering the savannah. So in the savannah, I want you guys to think about the types of animals we'd be able to see in Africa. Another thing I did not mention, you do have an animal spotting guide over your head. Just to make sure I remind you guys about that animal spotting guide, you're going to be able to be using that throughout today's journey and help you guys identify the types of animals we might be able to see today. Okay, so we're going to be starting off pretty strong, getting close and personal with a Hartman Mountain zebra. So, does anyone know the way that you can tell if a Hartman Mountain zebra is black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
White with black stripes.
What are they? Contrary. They're actually black with white stripes. The way that you can tell is by looking at a zebra's nose or muzzle. And what color is their nose? Black. So that means they're black with white stripes. And a group of zebras are called a dazzle.
Yeah. No.
Okay, over here it might be a little hard to see since they blend in so well with the ground. Let me turn around and turn over. Let me see. Because I saw one already. Okay, so there's one all the way in the back, and the three are going to be right over here by the trees over there in the back on the left. These are the African painted dogs. The African painted dog, each and every African painted dog are very unique, and they all have their own significant spots. So none of them look the same, and they tend to stay in groups of 5 to 15 at a time.
Oh, giraffe.
On our left, you're going to be able to see the sable antelope all the way in the back. The sable antelope. The male antelope is normally a darker reddish brown color that almost looks black, so that means the ones that reserve are females. On our left and on our right, you're going to be able to see the Maasai giraffe, and right next to that Maasai giraffe, you're going to be able to see the wildebeest. Let's talk about the wildebeest first. The wildebeest tend to sleep in groups and in rows on your left-hand side, just to have the extra precaution measure if they do have a predator coming towards them. They have that emergency exit escape route. And then the Maasai giraffes. Obviously, we got a little close up and personal to the Maasai giraffes. They are very tall. They can reach up to the height of 18 to 20 feet. And when babies giraffes are born, they can actually reach up to be 6 feet tall at birth.
Very friendly for us, so they're very friendly.
And a group of giraffes are called a tower, since they tower over everything and everyone. And when they're running at you, that is complete and utter terror. That is their very own tower of terror. Oh, and another thing I didn't tell you guys. A group of hippos are called a pod. A pod. Remember these, because I might ask you guys a couple questions all the way at the end.
Anteaters?
They have a nest.
Okay, on our right, up on the hill, you're going to be able to see an eland. That is an eland. Like England, but eland. So, the elands, both male and female, have spiral horns. And the male eland actually can reach up to be 6 feet tall shoulder length. Shoulder height, I'm sorry.
Taller than you.
see if we can spot anything. Gotta spot, keep our eyes peeled. Where? Oh, I was like, where's the elephant? Anything? Anything at all? Oh, we're gonna see the big African elephant all the way at the end. I know we might see the behind of the elephant, but we see enough. Let's see if we can spot him a little closer around the corner. I'm gonna go real slow.
You can spot in the corner. There's the elephants. The ears are going back and forth.
Okay.
They go back and forth.
We're gonna keep on going. So, fun facts about the elephants. The elephants tend to use sand, mud, dirt, and clay, or clay, to use as a natural sunscreen on their skin for their sensitive skin, since they do have sensitive skin. Okay. We're going to be going through the red clay pit. So, we just passed the red clay pit. On our right is another red clay pit wall. You see that wall has been pretty dinged up. On our left, you're going to see more African elephants.
Oh, man.
Getting a little overlook view of those elephants.
Huge.
Yeah, the circus.
Not now.
And now.
No, I don't think they'll go right now. Who knows, though? I mean, they might let you. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
they might let you now. I don't know.
Does anyone know the way you can tell an African elephant from an Asian elephant?
I think the color of the skin.
They're what, I'm sorry?
The color of the skin.
I'm so sorry, I cannot hear you. What?
Bigger ears.
Their ears?
Yeah, they're bigger than Indian elephants.
Asian elephants. So, African elephants do have a little bit bigger ears. And what I recently learned is that African elephants' ears are actually somewhat, sort of, if you look kind of closely, they are shaped like Africa. It's a little weird fact, but it's a known fact.
Oh, look at them.
Okay, on our left, we're gonna be passing the greater flamingos. So, the greater flamingos get their beautiful pink color from their nutrients, which is brine shrimp. And brine shrimp is what holds that protein that gives them that beautiful pink color, which is called beta carotene. And a group of flamingos are called a flamboyance.
Take a nap.
Yeah.
They take a nap. They're quite tired. Quite tired. They're tired.
Okay. So, we're gonna be we're gonna try to be as silent as possible. Since the rhinos have amazing hearing, they can pretty much hear us from a couple 100 miles away. So, the white rhinos are significantly bigger than any of the other animals on the reserve. All the way over here, some people might have seen it, some people might have not. We're gonna get a lot closer to them, I promise. Those were the ostriches, but we are gonna get, once again, a lot closer to them, so we'll be able to see them from a closer view. So, the white rhinos are significantly bigger than any other rhinos that live on the reserve. They can weigh up to 4,000 to 5,000 pounds, and they have those horns that are made out of keratin, just like our fingernails. And a group of rhinos are called a crash. On our left, coming up, do we see anything?
A cheetah.
A cheetah. So, the cheetah, up on the hill to the left, up on the hill to the left. The cheetah is the fastest land mammal. They can reach up to the speeds of 60 to 65 miles per hour. And they have that black line that goes from the inner tear duct of their eye to the outermost part corner of their mouth, which actually helps them with sun glare. We're gonna see one more right up here, up on the hill to the right, laying down. Do we see him? Yes? Okay. So we're gonna move on.
I want to go near them. I don't think they're very friendly.
So,
Are you very friendly or not? On my birthday,
on our
Yeah.
left, we are going to be able to see the Kobe rocks. The Kobe rocks are a type of formation of rocks that some of the animals, either in the wildlife or here in the reserve, tend to use it as a form of sunbathing or watching for predators.
She's a big bass.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're so.
All the way on the right, you're going to be able to see those ostriches a little far away, but that's, I think, the closest we're going to be able to get those ostriches. So, they are the biggest bird in the world. They do have wings, but they do not know how to fly. Those wings are used for steering left or steering right.